Hello. I'm going to show you how to save a page that you're working on as either a draft or what's called a private page, which means only somebody that's logged into the site as an admin or an editor would be able to see it, or as a password protected site. Okay. I mean, a password protected page. Okay, so we're looking at the page that we wanted to do, and you're going to click edit page as opposed to edit with Elementor. So we're just going to go into the general WordPress editor in order to do this the easiest way. Okay. And in a minute, I'll show you how to do it from if you're already in the editor, the Elementor editor. Okay, so this is the general WordPress editor. If I wanted to go out to the Elementor editor, I'd click on this big blue button. But we're going to go over here under status and visibility. And under visibility, if you look, so it's currently in public, which is what we want for this page. But the other options are private, which would be what I just mentioned, so only visible to site admins and editors, and then password protected, which means you can choose a password and give it to the people that you're going to send it to. That's a great way to do it. Sometimes I used to send private, and you'll get a lot of people responding with, I don't know my username and password. So that one can be a little harder, and sometimes password protected is easier depending on who you're sending it to. But if it's someone that's in the site regularly, private's a good choice. Okay, one more thing. Let me show you how to get to it. So let's say that we're editing the page in Elementor, which is probably what you are. So you're working on a page and you haven't finished it yet, but you want to save it and you don't want to publish it, but you want to show somebody else. Okay, so there's a couple different ways we can do this. From here, I can go to settings, right, which is this little gear down here. And you can see we have the same status, pending review, and private. These are named slightly different, which I don't like. So I don't want you to use these. It's a long story why. You could use them if you wanted to. So if this is all you remember, it's perfectly fine. But you don't have the option of entering in that password, and entering in that password is really useful. So instead, I want to show you how you're going to get to the general WordPress editor from the Elementor editor. So I'm going to go up here to these three, it's called a hamburger menu. There are three little lines. And then I'm going to click, so from the one I'm editing, then I'm going to click edit to dashboard. And that's going to take me right to that dashboard WordPress editor for that same page. See, so I'm on our partners. And from here, same thing, I'd go to visibility and then change that to whatever I'd like. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Bug me if it doesn't.